Perfect. Hi, I'm here with Oonagh O'Dwyer from Wild Kitchens in Lahinch, County Clare. Hi, Oonagh, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much. Delighted.
Thank you for being here. Could you please tell us a bit about yourself and your initiative?
Okay, so I've been into I suppose nature and wild plants and wild food all my life. When we were kids, foraging and wild food was a way of life, really. It was part of what we kind of did. And I just became completely fascinated. We grew up in the mountains in Tipperary, and I just became fascinated by wild plants. And then I went on and studied organic horticulture in a beautiful college in Drumcolliher in County Limerick, called on Tunned Glass, which is the green place. And then the Wild Atlantic Way happened, and lots of people were saying to me, you know about so much about nature and wild plants, everything. Why don't you take people on walks? And so that's what happened. And be careful what you wish for, because it's just went global, I suppose. Yeah, that's a bit what we do, really. Fully immersive wild food experience is what they call it.
That's brilliant. So what would you say was the main motivator to getting into a professional transition into sustainable tourism? Was it just there was a need for it, or is there any other motivating factor?
Well, I suppose the heart always calls me in terms of looking after and sharing my knowledge with other people. And I suppose sometimes we just take for granted the exquisite beauty that's all around us where we live. And I just wanted to share that with people, really. That's my thing in life, is to give them a glimpse into kind of what I see. And I bring people to places that nobody else really goes to. And they're just like, they're actually blown away completely, So it's just to share the joy of that with other people. I'm really, really an independent person. So I love being self-employed. I love being my own boss, and I like to be in control of, I can kind of go and hide and read books for a week if I want to, you know what I mean? So that was another motivator. I'm not really good at the 9 to 5, to be honest with you.
No, that's brilliant. You carved out a great situation for yourself. And when in regards to kind of the first steps into getting the Wild Kitchen going, where did you start? Who was maybe the first place of support for you to get it going?
Yeah, sure. Well, it was my family actually first. I am 3 boys here at home. Well, they're all kind of almost grown now and fled the nest. But I just stood in the kitchen one day and I sort of made this announcement, I'm gonna try this, And I looked for their endorsement, and they kind of said, thumbs up, go for it. My sister came up with the name Wild Kitchen, and that was really it. I think once I decided, I sort of plunged in, baptism of fire. Went to the lovely local development company here in Ennis, about 20 minutes drive from us. And they're hugely supportive for people in my situation. They would immediately give you a mentor. They would give you advice. They would give you all the directions in the places to go to. So they were really, really important starting off. And then they put me in the direction of the Borough Ecotourism Network. And it was sort of like, it was a perfect fit, I suppose, really, And once I joined the network, then it was really exciting, because they take you on a lovely journey of the whole sustainable tourism thing. So it gave me leverage and another platform to, I suppose, shout from and to let people know about what I do,
That's brilliant. And with the funding, did you find it easy to find funding locally, or any kind of supports that way?
It's not easy, to be honest with you. You need to be brave, and you need to be patient, and you need to be determined, and you need to have a very good business plan, and you need to ask people all those awkward questions, and but the thing is, there is a lot of money out there, and there's more money than there's ever been in Ireland for things like this. This is the good thing. And there's even within an organization, we get money from the Department of Ag for our burn food trail in our network. So there's amazing initiatives. I'm actually a board member of a lovely organization called Fisheries Local Action Group, and they are boards that sit all around the coast of Ireland, and really we administer out little bits of funding for people. So within 10 kilometres of the sea, you can apply for, doesn't have to be marine based, but if it's a small business that is going to create maybe a couple of jobs, and definitely ecotourism fits into that.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people aren't aware of these things, but there is money out there. I think there needs to be a more comprehensive directory to actually, you know, to propel people towards, to be honest with you, because it is a minefield. But then we have the local enterprise board in Ennis also, and they're very, very good, and they're all over the country. So, and they're so welcoming. You know, you just make a little appointment, you go in, and they will really, really help you. A lot of the courses they offer are free. Start your own business course, all these things. So, you know, I know it's daunting, but you know, we are the people that sort of, I think, can make a difference. And you know, I employ someone in the summertime. I'm so busy, you know, and we do amazing things, and it's just the joy and the you just feel like you're so proud of what you've done. I suppose that's the thing, you know, when you have to make those hard kind of calls and stuff, but then you go, wow, I did that, and then it gives you the kind of G up to kind of make the other hard phone calls, you know what I mean? And then yeah, it's great. It's a knock-on effect.
No, I love that. It's taking away the intimidation factor.
Totally. Yeah.
No, that's great. And when we talk about maybe the wild kitchen and accessibility, have you created any sort of physical or social accessibility approaches to your initiative?
Okay, well, I do get a lot of requests for people that, you know, to come on walks, but people have mobility issues. They might be a little bit older. They might have, you know, and they are nervous. I understand that, because where we go with people, you know, you want to get seaweed, you have to go down the beach that's rocky and slippy. And I understand all that. So what I do a lot of the time, if people have fears like that, I will go down beforehand. I will collect a lot of the seaweed. I will bring a nice table or a big basket, and I will actually do a little workshop, and I will bring the seaweed to them. So where we go, there's a seating area, and they sit there, we have a little picnic, and there's no stress, and they can drive straight up to it, and they are so appreciative of that. It's no big deal for me, but it involves everybody, it includes everybody, and that's really important, you know?
Yeah. That's brilliant. And do I see that you do some youth programs as well?
Sure. So I was asked to do one for our lovely Creative Ireland, actually. It's called Crinne and Oonagh. It's a whole day of free activities for kids. And I did that down in the local hotel here. And we went foraging, and we had a nature connection day. And oh my God, the mammies were ringing me that evening going, oh my goodness, what have we done? We're making elderflower fizz this evening. We're going collecting wildflower seeds tomorrow. And they've all stayed in touch with me. And it was just joyful, because, you know, when you have smaller kids and they're just hanging on your every word, and you just feel so privileged to be able to share that joy with them, and to see their eyes light up. And I make little cleavers baskets and little things from the wild, and they're just completely blown away. So that's one of the beautiful things about it, is, you know, it's a giving thing, but what you get back is tenfold, you know.
Yeah, it is an educational experience. I'm sure it's great for the kids to then going on walks with their family and being able to look around and be like, oh, there's elderflower. And
totally, completely, because we're stuck at screens so much, and kids are on phones and all those things. And you know, it is great to see them get out and embrace that. And now more than ever, you know, they're really interested in wild food and foraging and all that. It's part of a healthy diet. It's great.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. That's great. So in regards to, say, marketing and how you share your story, which platforms do you use to promote and share your experience most, do you think?
Well, I have to be honest and say, I always look at Facebook as like a mini website for me, to be honest with you. I don't put very much personal stuff up there, but I use it as a mini website. And because what I do is very visual, and the photographs are usually very stunning, and it's just an old iPhone I have, but they tell the story. So I'm lucky, and I seem to captivate people. In the lockdown, what I was doing was taking photographs of the sea, you know, in different situations, be it moody and dark or bright and sunny. And I was just saying this on social media and place, and I was saying, I'm sending you to see, you know, because lots of people couldn't travel. And the reaction I got was just incredible. So, you know, that whole thing of a picture can tell 1,000 words. So I do use Facebook a lot, and it's been very, very good for me. Instagram, of course, a little bit of Twitter, but I suppose you try not to be on it too much, you know, but I use it when I need it, and I get a great reaction. I have fantastic followers from all over the world. So yeah, I'm lucky.
No, and I can say from personal experience, your photos are really engaging and really lovely. So it does pull you in. You've done a great job with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
And do you find storytelling is probably the best technique for you to get your initiative across?
Oh, completely. Absolutely. I mean, when people start to hear about, you know, like I could have made all this up, but it's the actual complete and utter truth. You know, my dad used to catch my ear when I was like small, and he would say, "Come on, we're going out collecting these field mushrooms at 6 o'clock in the morning," you know, and all that was out there was me and him and the fairies, you know. And we used to bring them home on this piece of string. It was actually not a piece of string. It was actually a piece of grass. And you thread them onto the grass, and you bring them home, and you cook them on this old agate that used to never go out in butter. And I can still remember the taste and the smell of that. And I tell that to people. And you know what? Immediately then they start to tell you about their stories of wild food when they were kids. And even if it's only blackberries and rose hips and all those things. So storytelling is massive. And I think I have a little bit of a knack for it. You know, I sort of love it. But the places I go also, rather than the sea, well, we go close to here, it's called, it's the old West Clare Railway. So it's the donkey road of the old West Clare Railway, and there's no cars there, obviously. And there's a very famous song called "Are You Right There, Michael? Are You Right?" And it was written about the West Clare Railway by a guy called Percy French. So I have been known to actually sing a few bars of that. So it's a fully kind of engaging, fun thing also. And people just, you know, they love it because at the end of the day, you have to be yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta be yourself.
And it sounds like you've kind of created an experience, an initiative that also works with you and works with how you are as a person and what your strengths are.
Absolutely. Well, nature has given me this gift and this love and appreciation of all that's out there. And, you know, if I have a day off, I go out into nature. I don't go shopping. I'm not interested. It's just an incredible thing because it actually, it's like my medicine. It fills me up. An hour outside, if I'm a little bit stressed or there's something going on, off you go, and get out walking, and you're back and you're totally fine. You're fixed, you know. And if we need to reconnect with that, people have lost that connection to me. You know, they've never had it, you know? And it's to find and to embrace that. I think it's a cure for a lot of ills that we have in this world, and I think a lot of people are beginning to really, really appreciate that and know.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I agree. Do you have any awards or certificates that champion your work with ecotourism at all?
Well, to be honest with you, there was lots of things I could have entered in over the years, but sadly, a lot of them involve actually a financial thing. You actually have to pay money to get an award or to enter awards. But within the Burren Ecotourism Network, we have won several awards over the years, which is really, really a lovely thing because it's collaborative then. It's not just me, it's us.
Yeah.
And so we won Lonely Planet Award for sustainable tourism. We won awards for community tourism recently, which is just, it's fantastic. We won the Eden Award by Photo Ireland a few years ago, and I was picked as one of the people to go to Milan to receive that. So we were taken around ecotourism places in Milan for 4 days. That was just incredible. So really, really lucky to be what I'm doing, you know.
And getting the recognition is always just a bit of a cherry on top.
Absolutely, yes.
You know, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Well, congratulations on all your successes.
Thank you so much. Thank
you.
you.
Really great to hear your story and to hear more about it, you know.
Thanks a million. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, take care. Bye.
Bye.